Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I am Mark Vargas, and you are watching Mark Vargas Vlogs. Today is Monday, President's Day. Don't know the date. Is it the 18th? It's the 19th. It's got to be the 19th. I thought yesterday was... the day before yesterday was 18th all day, so apparently I was wrong. What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing? Thanks for tuning in. Today, I want to talk about communication. So every day in life we communicate, whether it's with our significant others, our family members, our coworkers, people you meet in the streets, whatever it is, there's communication going on. So being able to effectively communicate is a big thing in today's day and age. So one of the things that I've been working on today was communication. Do we do it enough? Do we not do it enough? When is the right time? When's the wrong time? Is it okay to communicate your feelings? Yes, it's okay to communicate your feelings. So if you are in a relationship, it's very important to communicate how you're feeling with your significant other, so that way there's not misunderstandings. Sometimes this can happen through text messages where inflection is not taken into consideration, or hyperbole. There's a lot of different things in text messages that can get misconstrued. So oftentimes if you're talking about something that's super important, maybe not the best to text it. I've been in arguments before over text messages that should have never happened just because they inferred something from what was texted and didn't take everything into consideration. So oftentimes the best way to communicate, especially if something important matter, would be to have a actual conversation with somebody. Now, the second thing is communication at work. Now, you work with a lot of different people. You got your bosses that you have to communicate with, and they communicate with you, your coworkers. So you have to be able to effectively tell them, well, especially your bosses, like things that you might need, or if you need help with something, or if there's something that's been bothering you, or you feel like you deserve a raise but you didn't get it. So these are things that we need to be able to effectively communicate with our superiors at work. So yeah, you really need to maybe just think about it a little bit ahead of time, what you want to say, and gather your thoughts, maybe write them down. Especially if you're asking for a raise, you want to think about, look up, what do people in my position normally make, and look up, comparable salaries, and then you could show what kind of work you've been doing, like how productive you've been, show, charts of, I was here, now I'm here, this is how much I've grown, this is why I feel I deserve to get the raise. Sometimes it works, sometimes it does not. So being able to effectively communicate with your coworkers is huge. In life, in general, communication is just huge. Now when it comes to the kids, now I feel like I communicate well with the kids, and I didn't think of the opposite side of that, is how well do my children communicate with me. So after today, with a lot of talking, I learned that 2 of my children feel like it's very hard to talk to me. And I never would have thought that, but apparently that's how it is. So not just taking into consideration your own communications, but other people's ability to communicate with you, or lack thereof. So after these few conversations today, it's kind of opened up my eyes, and I went to my kids and I said, hey, do you feel like you can't talk to me? Is there something you feel like you can't talk to me about, or is it hard to talk to me? And they both said yes. So just goes to show, you don't assume that people are feeling like they can communicate with you, even though you know that you can communicate effectively with them. So try to explain yourself best you can with the kids in the simplest forms possible, but also, engage that question of, hey, Is there something that you wanted to tell them? Is there something you wanted to talk about? What's going on? Is there something that I could be doing to help you out a little bit more? Is there something, it's hard. It's a weird thing to think about because you don't realize that you're doing it or not doing it, because the kids don't effectively communicate all the time, and they're not taking into consideration their thoughts and feelings into every conversation that they have with you like an adult might. They're kind of in the then and now, not so much as into the deeper part of it. So they just kind of let things go by the wayside and let it build up, and then apparently it becomes a thing. So, talk to people, see how they feel, figure out how people feel, communicate how you feel, but also leave the door open, especially for your significant others, children, to let you know how they are feeling. And even your coworkers, your bosses might think something about you that they're not telling you because of a number of different reasons, but you may not see it because you're so busy worrying about your communications with them and obviously your performance at work and all that. But maybe there's something that they need to tell you, but they haven't been able to. I never thought I was a hard person to talk to. Apparently I am. I never thought I was super serious, but apparently I've been told that I'm a very serious person and I'm very hard to talk to. So learning new things, learn about your own communication, how you do it, and how others do it back to you. So that being said, just communicate more. And I brought this up today too. The phone works both ways. So if there's somebody in your life who's like, oh, you never call, you never get a hold of me, I have a phone too, just like you do, and it rings when people call me all the same. So you can't use that excuse of somebody not communicating with you is why you're not communicating with them. So you need to evaluate the situation a little bit more and think, okay, they're complaining that I'm not communicating with them, so maybe they're craving that communication, but they are not ready to engage it, or they don't feel like they can engage it for whatever reasons. So I guess my challenge to you guys tonight is to open up that line of communication, whether it be with your partner, your family, your coworkers, or all of the above. Just realize how you communicate with them. How can you communicate more effectively? Also, how do they communicate with you, or how aren't they communicating with you, which you feel that maybe they could be or should be doing more, especially when it comes to the kids, because they don't understand it as much. But even your coworkers or significant others, how are they communicating back with you, and how are they not communicating back with you? So all things to keep in mind. But yeah, hopefully this little insight will help you guys as much as it kind of made me kind of open my eyes a little bit. So maybe it can help other people open their eyes as well. And I think that's all that I got for you. Hope you guys are loving these videos. Be sure to drop a like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. And music is by Black Feather. The song at the end of every video is called Can't Hold Us Back by Black Feather. Check out our music at reverbnation.com/BlackFeatherMI. Or you can find us on Facebook, BlackFeatherMI. You can find us on www.blackfeathermi.com. So for anyone who's wondering and didn't know, that song was by Black Feather. That's my band I sing and play guitar in with Kyle McIsaac and Garrett Ramson. So thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys have an amazing day. Be sure to smash that like button, and I will catch you guys